Musk's ties to the Trump administration have led to an apparent act of intimidation online as Tesla owners now face an ultimatum: sell your car or find yourself on a blacklist.
This is an American-made product that employs Americans. This is absolutely ridiculous. Elon Musk just saved 2 astronauts that the Biden administration left in space. I mean, come on, man. So they're attacking Tesla dealerships, they're attacking Tesla cars, they're attacking Tesla owners, they're attacking Tesla EV charging stations. This is absolutely insane and out of control. You're doing this because why? You think that this is what America wants? You think this is pro-America? It makes absolutely no sense. Obviously, there must be some evil people that are behind all of this, because there's been some information about ActBlue or whatever organizations that's funding people to go out and do these things. I mean, to me, this is domestic terrorism, and those people should be dealt with. Now, I believe that that's one of the things that I also believe you're going to always have a group of people that's just going to believe everything they hear. They're pro-party. They're going to believe everything they hear. I'm asking you this. Tesla is an American company that employs a lot of Americans. It manufactures an American product, which is it's one of the greatest companies ever in the history of mankind. One of the greatest companies ever. It's right here in America. And this is what you want to do? You really want to attack an American company because you're pro-American? It don't make no damn sense. That don't make any sense at all. And now they've actually stepped it up. They stepped up the stupidity. Now they have a website. They have a website that tracks Tesla owners. And they're basically threatening Tesla owners. Hey, sell your Tesla or we're going to go ahead and leave your information up here so people can do whatever. These people need to be brought down, and they need to be brought to justice. This is some of the most idiotic things that I've ever seen and heard in my life. I mean, take a look for yourself. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
Elon Musk's ties to the Trump administration have led to an apparent act of intimidation online as Tesla owners now face an ultimatum: sell your car or find yourself on a blacklist. A website called DOGEQuest posted the alleged personal information of Tesla owners across the United States with an interactive map, including an image of a Molotov cocktail as the cursor. DOGEQuest claims to, quote, empower creative expressions of protest through exposing the names, addresses, phone numbers, and email addresses of Tesla owners, saying it will only remove the data if they can provide proof they've sold their Teslas. The map also includes Tesla dealership addresses, locations of Tesla superchargers, and the personal information of employees from Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. 404 Media was the first to report on DOGEQuest, verifying at least some of the information posted is legitimate. One person listed in the site's data contacted 404 Media, confirming that they are a Tesla owner, saying they're worried about potential threats to their family. Social media users reported the site seemed to have been taken down at one point Tuesday after getting errors when trying to load it. However, as of Wednesday morning, it's back up. The doxing effort comes as Tesla car owners, dealerships, and charging stations have been targeted nationwide by protesters and vandals because of Musk's involvement with DOGE and its effort to cut wasteful spending and fraud within the federal government.
Wow.
Attorney General Pam Bondi said last week those taking part in the vandalism of Tesla cars, charging stations, and dealerships could face up to 20 years in prison.
So if you're going to touch a Tesla, go to a dealership, do anything, you better watch out because we're coming after you.
Musk posted to X Tuesday after finding out about DOGEQuest, calling it extreme domestic terrorism. While doxing itself is not explicitly illegal under U.S. federal law, it can violate existing statutes related to harassment, stalking, threats, and invasion of privacy.
DOGEQuest, extreme American terrorism. Man, come on. This is absolutely ridiculous. You want to threaten American citizens. American citizens, when are you going to stand up for other American citizens? This is crazy. I mean, you have good, hardworking American citizens that's trying to live the damn American dream. And this is what it comes down to. Oh, we're going to do something to you, basically. Put your information out there unless you sell your Tesla. An American company. This is an American-made product that employs Americans. This is absolutely ridiculous. Elon Musk just saved 2 astronauts that the Biden administration left in space. I mean, come on, man. This is absolutely crazy. This right here is disgusting, man. And I can't believe that people fall for this. I can't believe that people will actually think, oh, it's a great idea to attack an American company that Americans work for, that creates an American product that is one of the greatest companies of all time. It is one of the greatest companies of mankind in the history of mankind. This is absurd. This is absurd how much they attack this man. They attack Elon Musk because DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, is being transparent. It's letting us know where our tax dollars is going. This is where our tax dollars as American citizens is going. It's going to programs that make no sense. It's going to these NGOs. You have politicians enriching themselves, bureaucrats enriching themselves. This is what you guys are protesting against. You want to continue to pay money towards things that make absolutely no sense. They're just going to keep upping the taxes and upping the taxes. So what? It can go to stuff like the things that DOGE is discovering. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. The only thing that makes sense to me is DOGE is over the target. There must be even more damn crime that's there. That is crazy. I mean, Joe Rogan. I mean, Elon Musk was recently on Joe Rogan and feared for his life.
You kind of be silly to not do that. If you were a part of a group of people that's passing a bill and you know this bill's going to get passed, you know the votes are there, and you know it's going to affect this industry and this particular manufacturer, and you can buy stock.
It's more than just insider trading. Like the insider trading stuff, like the stock portfolio stuff is quite trackable, but it's a lot more than insider trading.
The way they're acquiring wealth.
Correct.
And what other methods?
I mean, this is really going to get me assassinated. It's like I'm not lengthening my lifespan by explaining this stuff, to say the least. I mean, I was supposed to go back to DC. How am I going to survive? This fucker's going to kill me for sure. In fact, I do think like it's like I actually have to be careful that I don't push too hard on the corruption stuff because it's going to get me killed.
I mean, he felt like if I push too hard, these people are going to kill me. This is what he said. This is ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous, man. America, stand up. Stand up for your American company. Stand up for your American people. Protect Tesla. Protect your American citizens. This is absolutely ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. It makes no damn sense.
Demonstrators today protesting the politics of top Trump advisor Elon Musk by going after his business.
Why target Tesla?
Tesla, you gotta hit Elon Musk in the money.
Why target Tesla? You gotta hate Elon Musk in the money. That's why. No, I hate that DOGE is discovering all this malfeasance that's going on with our government and our money. That's what I hate. I hate that every day, man, every single day, man, it's just more and more things that's being uncovered, man, because we want to think great of our government. We want to think great of our country, and we work hard for our money. You work hard for your money. And you find out that, oh, our money is going to things that are nefarious. Our money is going to enrich politicians. You wonder why these politicians who have $100,000 jobs, $200,000 a year salary jobs, and they're worth tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. These people are corrupt. They're corrupt, and they've been found out. And now, oh, well, we want to go after Elon because he's a Nazi, man. Get the hell out of here. Y'all know damn well that boy ain't no Nazi. You guys want to sit up here and play these games and believe that bullshit? Come on, man. This is ridiculous.
We're not going to be silent. We are not going to sit back and allow him to just run over us.
Part of a concerted campaign against the company that helped make the Tesla CEO the richest person in the world. And while today's protests remain peaceful, recent incidents involving arson, gunfire, or vandalism against Tesla have now occurred in at least 9 states, according to the FBI. Violent attacks on vehicles and charging stations, labeled domestic terrorism by the Attorney General, getting so bad, the FBI now issuing an alert to the public to exercise vigilance and to look out for suspicious activity near and around Tesla dealerships. Owners reporting their cars being keyed and vandalized. In Massachusetts, Dr. Kumail George says he's been targeted for having 2 Teslas.
Death threats with voice messages, online submissions through my website, death threats about me, about my family.
Do you think that owning a Tesla right now is a political statement?
So basically, this is a very tricky question. To say owning a Tesla means that you support Musk or you support Trump, this is absolutely not true.
With Tesla stock down by 50% since its peak last year, this week, Musk promised better days ahead at an all-hands meeting for his company staff.
So what I'm saying is hang on to your stock.
Today's protesters trying to make that idea as unappealing as possible.
Maya, these protesters are trying to have a financial impact on Elon Musk. What would be some of the signs of that impact?
So one of the first signs we could get comes in early April, and that's when Tesla is said to release their report on first quarter vehicle deliveries. So in January, the company actually reported its first ever annual drop. And so there is a lot of anticipation for this next report.
Thanks for watching.
Hey man, not financial advice. I never give it financial advice, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy the dip. I continue to buy the dip, man. I continue to buy the dip. Tesla is a company that I own stocks in. Absolutely. It's a great company. It's a great American company. And I think it's ridiculous that people are sitting up here attacking this company, knowing damn well that Tesla is an American company, employs Americans, one of the greatest companies ever, and you want to attack it because of what? Because they're exposing corruption with DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency. American tax dollars are going to things that make absolutely no sense. You know damn well you don't want your money going to some of these crazy ass programs that they're going to. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then what? Raise your taxes so they can go ahead and enrich themselves. This is all about greed. Let me tell you another thing. Politicians that sit up here and talk about billionaires and how these billionaires are trying to run the country and they're trying to do this and they're trying to do that. These same politicians, they get financed by billionaires. Billionaires donate to them all the time. They're friends with billionaires. And those politicians are millionaires. Those politicians are millionaires because of money that they stole from you and me. This is taxpayer money that they stole. They're enriching themselves. So they cut the line at billionaire, right? As if they're not rich. So when politicians talk about rich people, remember, they're rich too. It's all a lie. It's all a lie to fool you. This is them trying to regain power, and this is all it is. So they will regain power or try to regain power at the expense of American taxpayers, at the expense of a great American company that employs a lot of great Americans and that creates a great American product. Come on, man. You guys have to see this. You have to see this. The next video is a gentleman who is a Tesla owner, and his vehicle was attacked.
Joining me now is Roe. Now, for security reasons, he prefers that we not use his last name.
Wow.
His Cybertruck was in for service at a Tesla dealership when it was vandalized. Get this, spray painted with swastikas and various curse words. Roe, thank you for joining us. So you walk up thinking you're going to get your Tesla after being serviced, and you see this. What's your reaction?
Yeah, I was definitely kind of taken back by the whole situation. We were notified by Tesla. I was supposed to pick it up at 3 p.m. last Monday, and then they notified me at 2:30 p.m. that my car was vandalized overnight, and they're working on getting it cleaned up. I was unaware at the time exactly what was on the car. I messaged them about an hour later, they got back to me that they were working on getting the symbols off the car. I figured it probably wasn't smiley faces, so I said, oh, okay. Then they sent me photos and confirmed that they were Nazi swastikas written on my Cybertruck and 5 others in the lot as well overnight.
And the swastika itself, for you personally, it's horrible for any American, but for you personally, what did it do to you?
It was, for my partner and myself, we are Jewish as well, and you know, it was kind of a stab in the heart because, you know, this day and age in 2025, you get swastikas written on your vehicle in America, let alone anywhere else in the world.
Unbelievable.
It definitely takes you back a little bit. We didn't necessarily feel personally attacked, being it obviously was done to other Tesla vehicles, so obviously it was probably targeting Elon and his companies, and not necessarily me personally or my partner. But yeah, definitely it was, you know, it's kind of a wake-up call to really, you know, kind of the reality we're living in these days. It's very disheartening.
Everyone watching tonight, you know, a lot of people who are, you know, climate change folks, or they just like the Teslas, which are incredible vehicles. They thought they were buying a Tesla, and it's cool, right? And then I know you were a liberal, now you're a Republican after 2016. You supported Trump, but I know a lot of liberals in the place where I live, they all drive Teslas. So what about them?
Right.
How does this feel to them that their compatriots, the rabid ones, are doing this? It's insane.
Yeah, that's what's always gotten me. It's like, you know, you're here to save the world, and you know, you're working against a guy that's trying to make humanity better and has made humanity better through his rockets, through his cars. I mean, we just rescued, you know, went up to SpaceX and, you know, just rescued the astronauts. And
Facts.
you know, I just don't understand. It's just like what's wrong with cutting government waste and fraud? Who is against that? Unless you're benefiting from that, Laura. And that's the thing. It's like Teslas are great cars. They drive you everywhere you need to go. They are an amazing piece of technology. And I don't understand, you know, how the left has really just turned around in the last, you know, 6 months or so, really definitely the last few weeks, of being against finding government corruption and waste in the federal government. And
yeah, it's called that. It's exactly that. They're finding corruption and waste in the government, and they're finding out people are enriching themselves. Exactly. You are attacking a company that you guys used to champion. Oh, he's saving the world. Elon Musk he's saving the climate change. Look at the EVs. I mean, come on, man. Teslas were the darling of the Democrats, and now you want to attack it. And some people are attacking this because they're just strictly party, and they will believe anything that they're told. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This is an American company you guys are trying to take down.
And you just really got to follow the money. You know, where's this coming from?
Facts.
Now, would you buy another Tesla?
Yes.
I have one already on order. I already have another Cybertruck on order.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. A friend of mine in Louisiana has a Cybertruck. She loves this vehicle. I think she loves it as much as her grandkids.
Vehicle's dope.
She just raves about this. Loves it, loves it, loves it. And so you're not deterred at all, Ro. You're not deterred.
No, Laura, not at all. If anything, it just makes us more vigilant. You know, we bought some personal protective equipment and everything else, you know, to store on us when we do drive, just to make sure that we know I'm protecting myself, my family, and my possessions that I've worked very hard for. I mean, like you said, I was a registered Democrat, and I
Let me tell you something. You should protect yourself. You should. If people are going to attack you and your family, I think you have the right to protect yourself. Period. It's ridiculous, man. You want to attack fellow Americans because my favorite African American, Elon Musk, with DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, is finding crime of taxpayer money that you and I are paying. Come on, man. Make it make sense, dude. Y'all know damn well, even the people committing these crimes, man, know damn well it don't make no damn sense.
Campaigned for Obama in 2015 and 2016 in Florida, went to his rallies, and then I just saw, you know, really how the hope and change never came. The country was more divided at that time. I also opened up my own business during that time, and I realized the Democrat Party is against small businesses. They are against the small person who's actually trying to make it in this world. And then it just clicked on me. And I really, you know, Donald Trump really brought, you know, really the hope and change I was looking for in Obama. And especially with Trump 2.0 now, I really hope, you know, Pam Bondi and Kash Patel hold these people accountable as domestic terrorists, you know, as what they are.
Yeah, well, Obama, it was Hillary in 2016, but I get your point. You supported Obama.
Yeah, it was literally just a continuation of it. It was just definitely not the change that this America needed.
It's interesting because a lot of us were like that. Supported Barack Obama. That was me. Voted for him twice. Supported Hillary Clinton too. Dude, a lot of us just became Republicans. A lot of us just became supporters of Donald Trump because we woke up and we saw, wait a minute, what we believe aligns more with what Donald Trump is proposing and what he's doing. Promises made, promises kept. He's doing it. He's fighting for America. This is our country, man. People need to stand up for their American company, Tesla. You should be fighting for it, not against it.
Police being helpful.
Yeah, so I was actually contacted a few days ago by the local police department just to ask me questions about it. And then they told me that they actually forwarded it to the FBI, and that was a few days ago. I did check this morning to see if there was any suspects or anybody was apprehended. And as of right now, there's nobody.
Yeah.
I don't even believe they even have any suspects. But that's the latest news that I've heard.
All right, Ro, thank you for telling us your story, and drive safely.
Click here.
It's ridiculous, man. That man's an American citizen. He's got to fear for himself, fear for his life, fear for his car, fear for all this, man. An American company. Let's just make this clear. If Elon Musk said, "Hey, I'm done with this. I'm done with the Doge. I'm not going to do this any longer," all this stops. All of it stops. There's not going to be anyone firebombing Tesla dealerships. There's not going to be anyone threatening Tesla owners. There's not going to be anyone firebombing Tesla EV charging stations. None of that. They wouldn't do it. So what does that tell you? That tells you that Doge is disrupting the system. The system wants us to be oblivious to what's going on. They want us dumb. They want us. They want us uninformed. They don't want us to know exactly what's going on. They don't want transparency. They don't want you to know that they are enriching themselves with your taxpayer money and my taxpayer money. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. I say fight for Tesla. I say fight for your country. I say fight for a company that is an American company, and it's one of the most successful companies ever. In all of mankind. Tesla, maybe. Tesla, man. I'm pro Tesla. I'm for Tesla. What they're doing against Tesla is ridiculous. You should wake up and you should ask yourself why. Why are they this angry at Tesla? They're angry at Elon Musk and they're angry at Doge. And this is what they came up with. Oh, let's attack his businesses. An American business that employs Americans that you and I probably know. You probably know people that work at Tesla. Come on, man. This is insane, man. Fight for Tesla. Fight for America. Fight for an American company, period. Stop the corruption. We should be fighting against the corruption. We should be fighting against people that are enriching themselves with our money, American taxpayer money. Come on, let's go.